Here are 3 moves that I would make right now if I wanted to start building my dog walking business. So if you've just started and you've got no clients and you wanted to start gaining some clients and start gaining a little bit of momentum, or if you've already started but you're struggling to sort of get some clients and you want to try and stand out, then these are the 3 things that I would definitely do. Number 1 is that I would learn and get better at photography. Like, you might not think that the photography side of things is going to come into play when it comes to professional dog walking, but it has absolutely been one of the best things that I have done that has helped me get clients, retain clients, and separate myself from other businesses out there. Now, I know that it's going to be obviously device dependent. You might not want to do pictures and stuff like this, and you might think that your phone's not that good and stuff like that, but you can still take really, really good pictures with just like the basics, like the basic phone. But it is definitely something that I would get better at. I would take a lot of pictures, I would start practicing, I would learn how to focus, learn the timing of your camera, learn the best sort of lighting and the angles for your camera. Like, I don't have the most amazing phone when it comes to taking pictures, but we still managed to do a really, really good job. I've taken the time to sort of learn sort of like where to position the dogs, where they need to be, where I need to hold my phone, the best style to hold the phone, the settings, you know, so they take quick pictures, you know, and learning how fast it actually snaps that picture. So I like to use portrait mode because it does put a bit of an effect on it, and it like blurs out the background and it just leaves the dog crisp and clear, and it makes for really good pictures, really nice pictures, really clear pictures. But it took a little bit of practice, a little bit of timing. But if there is one thing that most people comment on when I'm doing my marketing, or if I've got clients and stuff like that, I always get engagement and people talking about how good the pictures are, and people recommend me to the other people because of the pictures that I take, and people want to see really nice pictures of the dogs. They just love it. I think it's one of the best things right now that you could practice on if you're wanting to gain some more clients. Like, just take the time to learn the phone, learn how to take pictures, just practice a lot more. And honestly, it'll separate you from the rest, and it'll just start compounding from there. But it's definitely a skill that I think you should learn regardless of what phone you've got. So that is number 1. Number 2 is going to lead in heavily from number 1. And this is when it comes to your marketing, your online presence. Like I said, if you've got some really, really nice pictures, it's going to separate your profile and your business out from the rest. When people go onto your page to have a look and they see these really nice pictures that you've got laid out there, people are going to be drawn to that. They're going to be inclined to want to get in touch with you. So like, I see a lot of people making little graphics on Canva, which is absolutely fine, by the way. It's not a bad thing. But they make little graphics, you know, cute little emojis, colourful stuff, and then it's just like a still image, and it just says what services you've got, the prices, and then contact me to get in touch, that kind of thing. And then they'll share these into the local, like, you know, Facebook groups, your community groups and things like that. Now, while these are great and it keeps you in people's minds, it doesn't really create engagement. Like, if I see it, I'll just be like, all right, yeah, fair enough, dog walker in services and stuff like that. But then if like 5 or 6 other people in your area are doing the same, it's all about whose is the more fanciest, and then they'll start looking at price. There must be something smelly in there, a mouse maybe. But yeah, like, going back, like, if you've taken some really nice pictures, like really good pictures, and you're not doing this from like a marketing perspective, you're not outright saying that you're taking on clients and this is your price and stuff like that. If you've taken some really nice pictures, right, and you've put them on, you made a post on your Facebook page, and then you share them into the group just to sort of show the pictures you're taking. To take some pictures, like, you know, just stating, these are some nice pictures that I've taken of the dogs in our local area. You don't even need to outright say that, you know, a dog walking space is available or anything like that. You know, if you do the nice pictures and you're sort of showing people the countryside and the dogs in these amazing pictures, that alone is going to separate you out. People will start to remember your business name, and people are going to be more likely to engage with that kind of post. You know, if they see that, they'll probably comment on it saying, oh, these are lovely pictures, such a nice thing to see, it's nice to see all the dogs out there and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Whereas if it's just a stationary, well, I mean, they're both stationary, but, you know, if it's just like a little icon on that you've made on Canva, a little graphic, I can't see it. People don't tend to really engage with that. They don't tend to comment on it that much. But they are more likely to do that with the nicer pictures. So step 1 and 2 is enhancing those skills, and then using skills from number 1 to help with your marketing online. Like I say, if you can put up a post with really, I mean, you can't see much now if I were to do pictures because it's foggy, but you know, if you were to put a nice picture up with all the dogs and all the scenery and stuff like that, people are more likely to engage. You will stick in their mind a lot more, separating yourself from other dog walkers. And you know, to continue on with like the marketing aspect, just a tiny little point is that I would get in touch and start socializing with other people that do dog related or animal related services in your area, you know, groomers, shops, stuff like that. Just align yourself with people that do really good and high quality work. Don't just align yourself with anybody. Align with people that have got the same views as you, that are going to have the same clientele views as you, and things like this. And then I would start like sharing each other's businesses, business cards in each other's places, start helping and supporting another local business. It's a really nice way to do it because, you know, people are going to be there and they're going to want recommendations. So that's a really good way to do it as well. And I was tied for point number 3 on which one I would like to give. So we're actually going to do a bonus point. Anyway, tip number 3 would be to show how well, get better at your dog handling skills, how well you can walk, you know, a group of dogs, you know, how well they behave, how well they interact. You can get them to recall well. You know, if somebody sees you walking 5 dogs and you're getting pulled everywhere and then you're letting them off and you're screaming for them to come back, doesn't look good for a business. So increasing your handling skills, gaining more knowledge, training dogs, taking time to do it, just improving your skills in that area and showing how well you can like manage dogs will absolutely go a long way. So if you can demonstrate that you're walking 5-6 dogs all nicely to heel, nobody's getting pulled, they recall away, they don't bother other dogs, they're all behaving nicely, walking nice off lead. You know, if people see that, you will end up gaining a really good reputation as a suitable dog walker, creating a nice environment for these guys, and clients will love to see it. And lastly, bonus point is that we will, if you want to, that is, niche down. So if you just like offer the same service as everybody else, you will get the same results as everybody else, which isn't the results that we want. So like if you just state that you just take them on a little street walk, or you know, you go to the dog park, which is absolutely fine if that's what your clients want and that's what you want to do. But some clients want the dogs to come, you know, sort of up here into the moors. They want these guys to get off lead. They want them to have a good time. So I offer my services as moorland walk, off leash adventures, trying to give the dog as close to what it needs to physically stimulate it, to mentally stimulate it. So that's what we offer. That's what I'm known for. If people have often recommended me, if you want your dogs to try and get off lead in the moors and stuff like that, then I'm the guy to go to. There are a few other people that do it, obviously, but if you want nice pictures as well, I'm the guy to go to. So niching down off-leash adventures, sort of like things, or just working with reactive dogs, just doing solo walks. Although doing solo walks is very hard to do enough of them to like sort of gain, to gain enough money to actually make that a sustainable thing. So I wouldn't do that, but you know, you could offer specialized walks training with reactive dogs, because you could offer a premium for that. So niching down to separate yourself from other people will again put you at a great advantage over everyone else. So yeah, that's what I would do right now if I were to start up right this second, is I would do those 3 things. But the first 2 are honestly is what's going to separate your business the most from everybody else. Take time to learn them skills and then put them into practical use. So yeah, so that's it for this one. Please do leave a like, subscribe, and I will catch you all in the next one. But if you guys are looking for some help and you want to get started, you don't know where to start, you're looking for a little bit of guidance, then get yourself over to our Patreon page. So it's patreon.com/owningspaws. All the links will be in the description, and we do have a PDF in there which lays out absolutely everything from start to finish. Teaches you how to get clients, what you need, equipment, all sorts of everything. And we do it in a 14-day step-by-step. So 14 days to try and get your first few clients on there. So how much effort you put in is how much you will get out of it. But yeah, if you guys need any help at all and you're looking for something to try and get you there, then head down into the description, click the links, grab the book, and it'll be probably one of the best decisions that you guys ever make.